Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Tonight we have a special event. Lou Theron, thank you for the Prime subscription. Thank you for that. That is awesome. Might have to return that favor when I see you streaming again next. But thank you to everyone for being here. We have a special occasion for you as our friends, the Secret Tunnel, are here. One of them has competed in CWT before, but we will get to that soon. But another one is making his CWT and probably wrestling trivia debut in general. And we are going to go ahead and introduce those people right now. Thank you to Jacob Cameron, Nico, and Wild Rush for being here in the chat. We appreciate you. And anyone that is watching but just doesn't feel like talking. If you want to do that, that's cool with me too. Introducing first, he's a member of the Secret Tunnel. You can follow him on twitch.tv/LouStheron. He currently has a 0-1 record in Combat Wrestling Trivia, losing to Zadius Smith nearly 4 years ago. It's Jay Burns. Jay, how you doing?
What up, baby? How are you? I thought that this would be funny. I showed you guys that match against Z-Man last night. We had a couple of good fucking chuckles. So I'm here to keep the good time rolling.
All right. So we're going to bring in your opponent. He is also a member of the Secret Tunnel, and we are hoping that he does not get me banned from Twitch tonight. It's everyone's favorite potato, Jake Tato. Jake, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. This is actually not my first rodeo in the wrestling trivia world. I did play one of JPO's matches in which I happened to write down the words Shayna Baszler at the same time as that happened to be the answer of the question. So I scored a point in that match. It was awesome.
Hell yeah. I might have actually been in that now that I think about it.
It's entirely possible.
There's a good chance I was.
Yeah,
but,
how many wrestling matches that man writes? It's anything is fucking possible.
Fuck.
Facts.
All right. So before we get started, for those of you in the chat, it is time to go ahead, bet those channel points, as we call them here, guys, loonies, because we're Canadian. You can go ahead, you can bet on Jay, you can bet on Tato. Go ahead and bet your channel points now on who do you think will be the winner. This could be a toss-up. It could be anyone, really.
Bet on a tie.
We did have ties before during a tournament we had.
Bet on a push.
All right,
After 3 rounds of sudden death with no correct answers.
He's gonna be like, name a wrestler.
We're gonna go ahead and start with round number 1. And round number 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category with 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in round number 1. And we're gonna start with your strength, Jay, and you chose Stone Cold Steve Austin's funny moments.
I did.
Welcome in Joey Suba. All right. So
Subs?
your first question is, which former president? Oh, what?
Sorry, is this for both of us?
Yeah,
or?
both of you to answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Which former president of the United States did Stone Cold Steve Austin give a Stone Cold Stunner to at WrestleMania 23? Welcome, Steve Mesa.
What up, Stav? I'm running out of ink, bro. I'm broke right now.
Shit.
I need more people to follow me on Twitch so I can buy markers so I can continue to do shit like this.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the old shout out here on Twitch because we can do that here. Yeah. Boom. Shout out to Lou Theron. Done. Everyone follow Lou Theron. You can just click that and follow him. We don't even have to do anything. You just have to hit the follow button.
And then come and watch me because I just talk shit and play video games. It's either Cyberpunk or Red Dead Redemption.
I think I saw you playing Madden like a month ago.
I was playing Madden. I do play Madden every once in a while. I'll pop it in and just be like, let's fuck some people up.
Nico wants to know if Twitch is a viable method of making money. It's a good side money every once in a while. I probably make like $50 a month. You guys good?
I'm in.
Jay, what do you got?
Donald John Trump.
And
Donald
Tato.
Trump.
Yeah, that would make sense. Bill Clinton.
Donald Trump is your correct answer. It's a great.
I can't read it on my screen, but can you read it on mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, we're all good there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Nico says yes, this isn't affiliate himself. It's just all about putting yourself out there, even getting like ad money. As long as you got people watching, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Second question in Stone Cold's funny moments is. I gotta fix some wording. There you go. All right. Your question is. In late 2001, on an episode of SmackDown, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T had a fight in which type of retail establishment?
I watched this. I watched this for this. Let's go. Not that I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but
Right. I'm in.
All right. Tato, what do you got?
grocery store.
And Jay.
Yeah, a supermarket.
That all works for me, because as Booker T said, or no, Steve Austin said, price check on a jackass.
You
Let's
did.
make a pizza, Booker. Let's make a pizza.
All right, so now, Tato, you chose Kenny Omega in AEW. Your first question is, who did Kenny Omega defeat to win the AEW Championship in Winter's Coming 2020? See? That's why I said Ric Flair. It's a long joke with JB3. It's not Ric Flair, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna write Ric Flair.
Yeah, it's not Ric Flair. All right. Both people are in. Jay, what do you have?
His tag partner, whom he is in love with.
And Tato.
John Moxley.
John Moxley is correct. Tato tying up the game. To go on to your second question in Kenny Omega and AEW. Who did Kenny Omega win the AEW Tag Team Championships with in AEW? Did you look this one up, Jay?
I did. I was just looking at it too.
Welcome in, Topher.
I am like so far off that I'm close, but I'm still off.
Welcome in, JB3. All right. Tato, what do you got?
Adam Hangman Page.
And Jay.
Nah, that Iwuti guy. I can't remember what his fucking name is.
Yeah, you think you're Kota Ibushi, but yeah, it was Hangman.
Yeah.
Adam Page. Tato pulling ahead 3-2 as we go into your 4-point question, which today comes in the category of pay-per-views. And your question is, which 4 pay-per-view events are considered the big 4 pay-per-views in the WWE?
Fair words.
I got a couple. I don't have all 4.
All right. You guys are both good. So, Jay, what do you got?
SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and WrestleMania.
All right. And Tato?
Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
All right. So, your correct answers are Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. You both got 3. Money in the Bank is considered like the 5th pay-per-view. But so you both got 3. Give us a score: 6 for Tato, 5 for Jay. As we go into round number 2, Jay, you've already beat your score from your first CWT match.
Let's go! Let's go!
Go.
All right, so
No matter what, Secret Tunnel wins today.
hey, we're just here to have fun. This is just an exhibition, one-off, just to have some fun here. And we're gonna start as we move on to round number 2, which works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point. There's no steals. 4 points available and round number 2. So you no longer need your whiteboards unless you want to like take notes or something. This is all verbal from here on out. Unless there's also a battle zone, you might want to do that later, but that's up to you. All right. So Jay, we're going to start with you, and you chose wrestlers and movies, the JPO special. And your first question is, what was the name of Hulk Hogan's character in Rocky 3?
Thunder Lips.
That is correct.
The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
And your second question. What is the most recent film to feature The Rock playing himself?
Oh, I might be wrong. Fighting with My Family.
That is correct.
Good work,
Chris Diaz's favorite movie, because he knows Paige very well.
I've seen her
JB3
on websites.
JB3 wants to tell me that we need a bitch pigeon.
Bitch,
Pigeon!
Absolutely. We move on to question number 3. John Cena voiced the character Yoshi in the 2020 film Doolittle. Which type of animal was Yoshi?
Oh my god, I didn't watch this movie. Yoshi was... I'm just gonna go with lizard.
That is
Okay.
incorrect. He was a polar bear.
Oh, he's a polar bear. Okay.
A polar bear. But you still have one more question, wrestlers and movies. And that question is, what was the name of the character Dave Bautista played in the James Bond film Spectre?
Was it just a remake of the character? Oh, Jaws.
I feel that is incorrect, but it might have. JPO told me earlier in testing that might have been a remake, but it was Hinks.
Higgs?
Hinks. Hinx. Hinks.
Hmm.
So you picked up 2 points. That brings you up to 7. So we move on to Jake Tato's strengths. Oh god. Nikos just said to JB3, the next Lights Out match Chris Diaz competes in, there should be a stipulation if he loses, he has to compete in a CWT match before he's allowed back in Lights Out. That would be...
Don't
would you
put
say
that on
something?
Chris Cass.
Right?
Don't you
Bring
put
him
that
up.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby!
Alright. So, Tato, your first question in video games and wrestling, not wrestling video games, but video games and wrestling, is... Kenny Omega once did an entrance as in AEW as a which character from Undertale? I had that wrong. There we go.
I'm not familiar with Undertale, and this escaped my studies, so, Jimmy.
Looking for Sans. Or Sans, I don't know.
Oh,
what it was.
fuck, no, I did read that. I just, yep.
So,
Fuck.
If
move
there are
on.
Kenny Omega video game references in this, I'm gonna be pissed, alright?
Your second one is the Elite of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks cosplayed as characters from which fighting game at AEW Fighter Fest 2019?
Fuck you.
Street Fighter.
That is correct.
Can I ask for him to be more specific?
No.
It's
And your
Street
next-
Fighter 5.
Your next question. The New Day cosplayed as characters from which Xbox exclusive team shooter that they also appeared in at Survivor Series 2020. So they were also characters available to play as on this game, but they dressed up as them at Survivor Series 2020. What game was that?
Fortnite.
Don't believe that's Xbox exclusive, but your correct answer
shit.
is Gears of War.
Yeah, that tracks.
Gears of War.
Fucking...
Your final question is: when Tommaso Ciampa defended the NXT Championship against Braun Breaker at Halloween Havoc 2021, he dressed as the main character of which PlayStation exclusive game?
Last of Us.
Is this God of War? Is this
It is.
Kratos?
It is God of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
God of War.
Oh,
So
It
that
was like the
sucks.
one thing I saw when I looked up wrestling and video games last night, or video games and wrestling.
So you picked up 1 point. As the secret tunnel is now tied, going into round number 3.
It was the plan all along, Jeff. It was the plan all along.
All right. So round number 3 is the battle zone. Welcome to the battle zone, and it works like this. 1 question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. Jay, since you're at the top of the screen, we're going to start with you because we have a tie. Welcome in, Dim, my best friend from the Pepperoni Factory is here, and
What
the
up,
second, and there's me and him are the first and second best members of the Pepperoni Factory. Dude is still third. But yeah, today your question comes in the category of the Attitude Era. You know, the most famous era of wrestling, and it is after Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Shawn Michaels to win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 14, who are the next 10 wrestlers to win that championship? So don't give me Stone Cold or Shawn Michaels. I just need the next 10 wrestlers to be the WWF champion after WrestleMania 14. Jay, we'll start with you.
Championship. Batista.
Okay. Tato.
The Rock.
Jay.
Rey Mysterio.
Tato.
Brock Lesnar.
Jay.
John Cena.
Tato.
Randy Orton.
Jay.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Tato.
Edge.
And Jay, your final one.
Chris Jericho. Which is wrong.
And Tato, your final one.
Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Dim said
Roman
it's
Reigns.
okay, sure. And Dim is here. He says, "Love that CWT is still doing more charity."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good brother Dim. Good brother Dim. All right, so that is 10 answers. So your correct answers in order after this happened: Kane, The Rock, Mankind, The Undertaker, Triple H, Vince McMahon, The Big Show, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, and Hulk Hogan. So you both got 2, giving us a score of
Let's
9
go!
to 9.
Let's go. That's why I said I'm dumb. I was like, I know the fucking Taker won. God damn it.
All right, so 9 to 9. As we go into the final round, the tie game, the final round, it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between, this is one that has 1 and 10, not 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question until they take the lead. If one player's out of questions does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there is a tie after both players answer 3 questions, sudden death overtime will occur. Overtime ends when one player is correct and one is wrong. So we currently have a tie, but before we begin, Jay, you're on the top of the screen. I need a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round questions.
3.
Okay, randomize. 1, 2, and 3. Now 3 numbers between 1 and 10.
3, 9, and 5.
All right, and Jake Tato, what do you got?
18, 13.
It's between
8.
1 and 10.
Oh shit! I thought you said 1 and 20.
Oh, 1 and
No,
20 was on the
He
thing.
still
Yeah.
has it on the screen. He just
Okay.
only has 10.
Yeah.
Right. I read. I didn't listen. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All right. 8,
Okay.
1,
Okay.
7.
All right. So, Jay, we'll start with you. You chose number 3, and it corresponds to Ronda Rousey.
Fuck me.
And your question in Ronda Rousey is... Oop. In which year did Ronda Rousey win the Royal Rumble match?
Fucking no. I'm gonna me this too, and that's gonna be the worst part. 2018.
That is incorrect. It's 2022, just last year.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So, Jay, Tato, we're going to move over to you. You chose number 8, and that corresponds to factions. Your question is, what was the name of the faction originally led by Farouk and last led by The Rock between 1996 and 1998? I feel like you have this in there, and you're like, I know it's somewhere.
I do.
He does. You can see it. You can see it on the upturned corners of his mouth.
And there's Tato War, so it's a rough shake.
Damn.
The Black Order?
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Nation of Domination.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yo,
Nation
way to
of
pull Tato
Domination.
lore, though. Way to make it known for people on the internet, Tato.
God. All right, Jay, we'll move back to you, and your next question comes in the category of The Rock. You know,
Okay.
your strength from the your match with Zadius. And your question is, at which 1998 pay-per-view did The Rock win his first WWF Championship in the finals of the Deadly Game tournament?
You ever just think of a word and it just won't pop into your head?
Yep.
That's what I've got going on right now. Fucking, I don't know. I'll go with something I said earlier, Survivor Series.
That is correct for 3 points.
Ew.
Fuck me.
You did it.
Huh. Yo, I was like, name a pay-per-view that's been around for like 20 years.
Joey says shout out to Prime. Yes, we finally got this into my work, and it's all right.
Yeah, it's mid. It's
Yeah.
mid. It's not the fucking greatest thing ever in fucking hydration. Coming from a guy who's drinking alcohol right now.
All right, Tato. Your next question is number 1, and it comes in the category of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Let's go.
And your question is, in which year did Stone Cold win the King of the Ring tournament and cut his famous Austin 316 promo?
$1996.
What?
That is correct for 3 points. Giving us a
Let's
tie
go,
game
Let's
again.
go, baby! Yeah!
Damn, we got a tie.
He says, I just whooped your ass.
All right, so Jay, we'll move back to you, and you chose number 5,
I really wish you wouldn't.
and that corresponds to.
Can I get a Stone Cold Steve Austin question?
No, this one corresponds to Shawn Michaels,
Oh, fuck me.
and it
Stan.
And your question is, the last time Shawn Michaels challenged for a world championship at a WrestleMania was at 23 in 2007. Who did he challenge?
So it's not WrestleMania 14.
WrestleMania 23.
Did you say those names in order, though? Chris Jericho.
That is incorrect. It was John Cena.
Fuck!
All right. So Tato,
The other
it
one.
all comes down to you. We might have overtime
Let's go,
if you can
Tato.
get this right, and it comes in the
Get this, baby.
category of Kenny Omega and AEW.
Fuck off! What bullshit, son?
And your,
Shenanigans.
and your question is: Kenny Omega and John Moxley had which type of match at Revolution 2021 for the AEW Championship?
I knew it after all these years. I specifically, when I was doing my studying, I said Cass is gonna write this question.
5, 4,
Exploding barbed wire death match final answer.
Your winner of this match and winning their first match in CWT history.
Let's go, Tato.
The correct answer is an exploding barbed wire death match. Jake Tato, you have won this match, and you are now getting your first win in CWT. Congratulations. Jake Tato, your thoughts on this match and their debut in CWT?
Holy shit, this feels fantastic. The studying did pay off in the end. I dropped a couple that I studied. I read Kenny Omega's Wikipedia page.
Oh, fuck.
I watched TikToks of Stone Cold Steve Austin, so.
I did. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and that Trump one did not come across at all.
Really?
So, yeah, interesting. I probably only watched like half an hour of video, and that man's done a lot of funny shit. So.
He really has.
Yep. So that one's really broad to study. I was waiting for like a specific grocery store question, so I like specifically studied that clip. So that was fun. And then also for this, I watched. I'd been meaning to watch it since it dropped. I watched Mick Foley and fucking Taker watch their match. That was a really fun video that just dropped.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, I had a blast with that.
All right, so Tato, you should know that only 32% of our watchers bet their channel points on you, which means we technically have an upset based on the vote, the betting. So,
Let's go, Tato. I told you not to bet on me, Nico.
Yeah, 1.2 channel points were bet on UJ, and 563 were bet on Tato. So congratulations to the winners who did bet on Wild Rush and Steve Mesa. Both bet on Tato.
Wow,
absolutely, it's the right choice.
Congratulations.
I knew his last answer, and like, if I know your last answer and fucking shenanigans, I wanted this to go into fucking sudden death overtime. I thought it would have been hilarious. To tell you the God's honest truth.
Tato pulled it out in the end like he always does. But Jay, he now moved to 0-2 on in CWT.
Tato, I hope you pulled out on
Okay.
So yeah, Jay, your thoughts on your comeback to CWT after 4 long years, and anything else going on?
Well, okay, so I'll put it to you like this, right? My first match against Zadius, the Z-Man Smith, I only pulled 2 points out in that entire motherfucking match. That was embarrassing. I pulled 12 points in this bitch. Give me another 4 years, and who knows? I might break 15.
Maybe.
Who knows?
It could happen.
I might guess some shit and fucking like wind my way up in like an undercard of an undercard of an undercard of an undercard of a number 1 contender's undercard match. I don't know. It might happen. I literally just fucking Shanghai'd you into this one day and was like, hey, I think it would be hilarious if we did this. I had a blast. I thought this was a lot. I honestly thought this was a lot of fun. Yeah, we all playing lights out. Shout out to JB3. Trying to get our wrestling fucking knowledge up. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Slowly but surely. But no, this was a blast. Thank you for writing these.
Yeah, no problem.
Last second. Thanks for everybody being here. Appreciate y'all. Tato, fucking phenomenal game, my boy. This was just so much fucking fun. I'm mad that I fucking forgot Undertaker right there at the last goddamn minute. That's why I was like, no, I'm dumb, no. But no, this was a fucking blast.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Another shout out in the chat to Lou Stern. Follow him on Twitch. Watch him play video games and probably talk shit, I'm assuming. Talk shit.
Talk shit.
As always.
That's all I do.
Nico says, off topic, can we bring Zadius back? Hey, Nico, if you send the message to Zadius and tell him he should come back to CWT, and we will have Zadius Smith return to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Absolutely. Open door invitation to Zadius Smith.
Send him a message right now.
Do it. Get him. We'll bring him back to CWT to face Jake Tato.
Come back to CWT.
I think I might do a Bill Murray and retire undefeated, untied.
Retire undefeated.
Oh, good looking out for the follow Wild Rush. I appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming here tonight. Be sure to follow Jay, follow Lights Out Trivia on YouTube, follow JPO at ASAT and Wrestling with Trivia on YouTube. Wild Rush has come back, Tato. They want you in CWT, Tato. They want you here. But thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you. And we will see you very soon as we start the World Contenders Tournament. We are starting it on Saturday with Richie Goodacre taking on Topher LaBelle at 8 o'clock Eastern. So we'll see you all for that. Have a great night, everyone. Peace.